Hey guys, welcome back. It's I don't know, it's about an hour after the previous video, I suppose, and we're continuing on with our level 5 amp run. Hopefully we'll get some good drops, some at least something consistent. I'm pretty sure we're not going to global on this amp. I would be very surprised if we do, especially with this new mining system. Everything seems to be more leveled out and consistent as far as claims are concerned. So we probably won't get any globals or anything. Even with D classes now, it's tough to get a global. So there's a bell car. Hopefully we won't hit too much of it. As it's only going for like 108%. And yeah, I mean, if we get like 10 or 20 ped, we'll be alright. But we really need to just kind of get alternative. I'm hoping to get out of, you know, out of 300 or so ped that the cost and the amps, or I'm sorry, the amp cost and the probe cost, I'm hoping to get like 100 ped worth of alternative out of that. Now obviously we have 100 drops and the amp costs 200 plus, you know, the 20 ped markup, so it's about 320 cost. It's roughly around there. Again, at the end of this, I'll show you my spreadsheet with just this run. I'm not going to show you all my other runs, and we'll discuss it in detail then. But so far, I think it's going okay. It's definitely not going to be a super fantastic run just yet, but we'll see. Things could pick up. And also, you know, mining with just ore or just one single resource, for me, it gets a little strange because I like to mine in areas where I could get ore and matter. So, I mean, it's not like I don't mine one at a time. Definitely on Calypso, I mine a lot more end matter than I do ore now for dianthus and energized crystal and stuff. Did I do the events? I think I did the events, yeah. If you guys missed it in the last video, Big Industries is giving away 10 grand. You have to hunt on their LA and get a decent sized global, or even better, a HOF. You have to sign on to Entropia Life, which you probably should be signed into anyway to check out your stats. And what else is going on? The Rocktropia event is going on here. The Fefox, there's now gigantic Fefox on planet Calypso, which should be fun. I'm not going to do a video of that because I'm not going to be able to hunt them, I don't believe. Oh yeah, and Bonnie and Kim, the Bonnie Kim interview from, Kim is from planet Calypso, from their development team, and that's a good interview. He gives a couple insights of, you know, what's to come and what they're working on and how the office operates a little bit. Those are always great interviews. I think you know, they give some information. It's always good that the developers are kind of in contact with the fan base too, and we're starting to see a lot more of that, especially lately. I remember, damn, like years back, they wouldn't tell us anything, but yeah, congratulations Andy, if you guys just saw those the 2 Yuka Hoffs on Arcadia. Damn, man, that's holy shit. Can you I couldn't imagine. That's never happened to me, and I've always wished it has. Nail a 3.5 and then like another 3.5 after that, or what was it, a 3.7 and a 3.4. Like, I couldn't imagine just like, oh, mine is going along, boom, 3.7. Alright, a little bit later, boom, 3.4. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. That's awesome. That's like, I don't know, that's one of the best things about this game, really. Alright. Oh, man. I'm not kind of digging the hit rate right now. And in fact, like, this entire amp so far seems to be less than exciting. Average, I think, what is the average is something like 27% hit rate. And that's done by a test on Planet Calypso forum. You guys could check it out. By a few well-known miners. And I think they came out to the average of about 27%. I think you could do actually a little bit better than that. You know, if you just watch where you drop and how you drop. Kind of like what we're doing here with this amp, since it's been broken up and everything. And also today, mining is not great at all. The tracker's down. I think we missed the glory time because there was already a couple 2,000. I saw a 700 pet alternative on there. I didn't look at the time of it though, so we could have missed it. It could have been earlier this morning when I wasn't on. Oh, Pop Dragon Old. Those are fun. Those are actually pretty good mobs to hunt. There's quite a bit of good mobs here to hunt. As far as like little drops, like some items, for instance, green cassettes go for like 150%. Vixen Android, what is it, VDU, something like that, or thermal units, I think they're called. They go for like 200%. Silver Shakers, 120, 150%. Vampire Hearts, 150%. Like, there's just a lot of decent loot here in Entropia. Because nobody's really out there hunting, especially some of the smaller stuff. So if you're a hunter, you should probably look at the mobs here. I've never really looked in depth with the mobs here. Other than a couple. Obviously, the Android Vixens drop the gears for the D-class amps, and they used to have a good markup of like 5,000%, and I think that's dropped to 1,000%. But still, they're like one peck, and 1,000% is a ped. So I think we're gonna move on to a different spot here, guys. Let's see what happens. Yeah. All right. Just a couple minutes later, and we've moved more towards the City of Dreams. We just weren't hitting anything kind of in that little server section. So let's show you where we are here. And we were over there, and now we are right near the lagoon. Actually, a little bit north of the lagoon. So, and some alternative right off the bat. I love it. I love it when a plan comes together. In the last video, I said we would talk about some Terra amps, because I do get a bit of questions about them. I don't particularly use them, but I do keep an eye on them. And the only ones that I see, or that I have seen, that are really available are the Terra Amp 1 and the Terra Amp 4. I haven't really seen too many of the others, so I'm not going to comment on Terra Amp 2, 3, 4, or 2 and 3. I'm not sure if there's a 5 yet, if it's even been discovered. So, the Terra Amp 1, for you amp miners, has an efficiency of 4. So it's almost a level 3 if you want to compare it to a Calypsian style amp, a Calypso style amp. Because a level 3 Calypso amp, I think, has an efficiency of 5, and a level 2 Calypso amp has an efficiency of 2.5. So it's more towards a level 3, and it goes for 111%, whereas a level 3 goes for, what is it, 110%. So, you know, it's anyone's guess on what to pick or what would be better. I would probably end up going with the level 3, but I would have to break it down further and to see what the efficiency is really like as far as it's good or not. Alright, a Terra Amp 4 has an efficiency of 10. And also goes for, like, what I've seen lately, 127, 130%. Now, efficiency of 10 is equal to a level 5 amp. So, which, you know, you can pick up level 5s now for 110 to 110.5%. So, obviously, you'd want to go for a level 5 over a level 4. You know, just for the markup reasons. The level 4 is also dubbed Achilles? Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Some narc. Finally, a little bit of narc. I forgot that there was a bunch of narc around the City of Dreams here. You go out a little further, there's not so much. We're gonna pick this up right now, why not? Yeah, 116 on the stone for the week, but I mean, that doesn't mean too much. I think it's going for about 119 to 120. Which, you know, it isn't too bad. Obviously, you know, I'd rather have alternative. But, I mean, if you could find something to break even and get a little bit of it, that's alright. I mean, obviously, our break-even point is what I say in the first video is the 119%, so we're gonna move on. I like this area. There's not a whole heck of a lot of mobs and stuff. There's some wolves, but they're really low level until you start getting further up, I think. Yeah, there's a deer there. There we go, there's some more alternative. I'm loving the alternative right now. We're gonna leave that there. I'll pick that up later. Between videos. I mean, it's not spectacular enough to just like keep on dropping like crazy. If the hits were really good, I'd just drop them and leave the claims completely and do it a little more feverishly. Although there's another narc right next to that deer there. Look at this deer. Oh my god, he's got no eyes. It's kind of a strange looking deer. Like, I see deer every single day. I literally have a herd of deer that come in my yard. There's about 20 to 30 of them. And they don't look like that. That looks like a dog. It looks like a cross between a dog, like a greyhound, and a deer. They kind of got the texture of the fur right, like the silky smooth, but only really in the summer. In case you guys really want to know that. Like right now they look like shaggy monsters. Because all their fur is falling out for the summer. So. The more you know. Yeah. Alright. What the hell am I doing here? Here we go. Let's put her down right here. I'm just trying to get between the red dots because I'm not sure. Like, a lot of it's deer and some of it's probably low-level wolves, but I don't want to get like a high-level wolf or cougar or whatever the hell else is out here on me. No. We'll do a couple more drops and then we'll have to end this episode. I'm glad I decided to break these up into 4 or 5 parts because this is going to take me way too long. It probably would have been at least over an hour worth of footage. And it probably would have taken 8 hours to upload to YouTube. That would have been terrible. Hoping to see some mining events. You know, we used to have a lot of mining events on Planet Calipso last year. I remember a couple last year. In fact, I took place in one, and I had gotten a couple hundred pet. Damn, man, my cell phone is crazy today. That's exactly why I don't bring it in with me. More alternative, nice. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some more mining events. I'm not sure why people just don't do them. I know the one LA south of Ola 42 was sold. Damn. Alright, guys. You know what? We're at the mid-mark right now. And we're going to pick it up in episode 4. Wow. Episode 4. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.